Hello. How is everyone doing? We'll start in just a moment. Let me know if my microphone sounds okay. I'm using a different one this time than what I'd normally use. Alright, let's begin. Here I am. I'm not sure if I'll probably draft. I might do some Phyrexia. I'm going to start off playing some Standard, though. I have this one draft token that I can use. I might use that. Check out the store, though. Oh, holy crap, there's actually something worth buying. Free gems. I've been playing Standard recently, actually, on Arena, because I found this deck that I like. It's the enchantment decks, the green-white enchantments. I think it's pretty cool. I kind of have a weird setup for it because I have this best of one deck, so I'm playing like Unlicensed Hearse and Malira. It's pretty fun though. Probably play a couple games with it now. I built this deck because I saw the Pioneer one at the Pro Tour that did well. So I tried making an Auras deck in Standard, but it wasn't very good. But then I found that there is just green-white enchantments in general, not Auras, and that was much better. So I'm playing that. Hello, Kiyumi and Noah. I went to play FNM tonight. I went to try and draft, but uh, two people showed up, me being one of them, so there was no draft. So instead, I'm streaming. This hand is okay. It's not great. It doesn't have a 1-drop, but it could get there. It's probably better than a mulligan. Blue-white. Well, I'll lead with the Jukai Naturalist and just hope it resolves and doesn't die. Yeah, I don't really appear in many of my videos. I was hoping to draw a land there. That's okay, though. We'll go... Many options, actually. I think okay, I'll play this Restoration of Igonjo. And that'll get me a basic plains, so I'll hit my land drop. Don't get to cast anything else, because I would need green, but it's okay. A Nitro Wraith and Red Rune Blade. I recognize your names for sure. Wandering Emperor already.
Run away. You'll be safe.
It sucks that exiles it. I can't even get it back with this thing. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I'll just pitch this and get it back. So now... I think I want to go Normally I would play Generous Visitor first so I could get its trigger, but I want to lead with Tokajia's Welcome. And then play Generous Visitor so I can trigger that. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'll play Weaver. Let's just put this on itself. Hopefully they don't have a board wipe. Hello, Snug the Amazing. Quite familiar with you.
I'll be back. We must protect the people.
What's even happening? What is all this stuff? Saffron Olive? I know who that is. I can do a lot of stuff this turn. We'll lead with this. Play this wedding announcement. Oh yeah, I have two jars. Yeah. Sure. There's a lot of stuff on there. I'm gonna put this on this thing too and make it nice and big. There we go. Four, five, so I can't actually 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I can kill all of them. Yeah, people do that sometimes. They join streamers' chats and they watch them. It's called stream sniping. It's just, it happens sometimes. I don't know. Let's play this. Snug's mom says hi. What's the age demographic of my audience? It's males age 16 through 35. There are others, obviously, but that's the overwhelming majority. I'm actually not going to copy that because I want to copy this instead. This one. This card is super good, this Weaver of Harmony. Anyway, I'll put, sure, how about this? And I'll copy the ability and put it on this one. Yes. Show me what you got. Probably a Wandering Emperor, yeah. I don't know, it exiles that, I guess.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
Can I say hello, Xiame? Just like that? How does my microphone sound? Is it good? Yeah, if I look in my YouTube analytics, I have like 2% female viewership. So they're there, there's just you know, not a whole lot.
My judgment is fine.
My shorts are on point. Just a question: what's been my favorite standard set in the last 2 years? There's been a lot of good ones actually. Probably Kamigawa, I guess, but like I also really like the Brothers War, and I like Phyrexia as well. In terms of gameplay, there's been a lot of really good standard sets recently. Kind of makes me wish that standard was actually a thing in paper, like people would actually play it.
This guards to me.
Well, I do have an Audacity, so this one, I guess. And let's put a counter on this thing. Weekly? What's my favorite? Why? Weekly what? Not sure I fully understand. Somehow I look nothing like how you imagined, and exactly how you imagined, yeah. I get that. Put this thing on here. Let's play this one too. The user who asked about. Oh, yes, that makes sense now. The person's name is Weekly. I get it. Okay, this should be a pretty good attack. I don't know what the opponent has. My thing has trample, so I potentially get in for 15. The King of the Hill post came out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm definitely a King of the Hill fan. It's not a secret or anything. Mike Judge is my favorite director, easily. I like pretty much everything that he's done. Oh, this card wrecks my deck. I'm just gonna... Yeah, it doesn't matter what I do. Look at this. Everything gone. I'm just gonna try and get this out under a counter spell. I don't know if I have any. Celestis. Also, I want to get that out to have it transform into a creature sooner. Oh, I was one enchantment away from winning there. I feel like I might lose.
This ends
So
today.
close.
Thank you for your help.
Ossification is pretty good here.
I'll return soon.
Top 3 versus Dominaria, Innistrad, and New Capenna. Guess I'd probably go with Innistrad, personally. I played a lot of that when it was the newest set. I went to FNM for every week of that thing's draft cycle. Sucks that doesn't power my thing up. Now they can crew their... What are they attacking? What's happening? Oh, that's cool. But now they can't... They must have something. Innistrad Remastered. I don't know if it's on Arena, actually. Oh, that's a good draw, this dog. I got the Doge. This is low-key probably the best card in the deck. Catilda. Catilda's good. Well, let's see what they have. Still get in for 2. Tamio being murked. I'm okay with it. I was never really super attached to Tamio. She's cool, but... wait, what did it... But why? Oh, if they can kill my thing, Catilda will die. Okay. That works too. I'll just play this. Wait. I'm dead. Because... Like I'm just gonna die to poison here. I was in such a good position, but Farewell just completely destroys this deck. Oh my... Okay, opponent. You win. Yeah, it was fun. I got a pack. Let's open it. I opened this in my pre-release. Didn't feel good. In the pre-release that I went to for Phyrexia, I'm pretty sure I got like the 6 most unplayable rares in for limited. It was kind of funny actually. Any new commander decks? Not any at the moment. The one that I most recently did was I have it right here actually, the Kenrith one with all of the lose conditions. This is my favorite deck to play at the moment. It's super fun. If there's a commander that piques my interest, I'll build it. But at the moment, not much going on. One of your dailies is play 40 lands, so equal commander deck that plays a lot of lands. That makes sense. You should play all the green cards, let you play extra lands, I guess, too, right? a pretty cool avatar. I'd use that one. It's a good hand. Once again, no one drop, but it's fine. Probably lead with this and try to double up on the Spirited Companion trigger, maybe? I'll send you a signed hash up. Yeah, I'll send you one. Okay, so I'm just gonna play Spirited Companion and copy the trigger. Draw 2 cards. Those are pretty good. Yeah. So I probably lead with Jukai Naturalist. Cancels out Thalia, kind of. Maybe just do the same thing again? Try and grind them out. Scroll. Raffine. Could really use an ossification here. Ossification's great with this thing. You get to exile 2 things. Actually I'll block here and gain 3 life. That seems good. I'm gonna play this. Play this for 1 and then copy it. Try and gain a bunch of life here. Seemed okay. Damn it, what was that do? What do I think of your standard deck when I get a chance? Yeah, sure. I'll take a look at your standard deck. Are you in my Discord server? You could send a link there. I'm not sure if you can send a link in YouTube chat. It probably blocks links. Yes, Maria. What should I play? I can play 4 spells, which is cool. Guess I'll lead with this. Probably go Weaver. Yeah, there's a link to my Discord in every one of my videos in the video description. Nice, I'll land. play this restoration. Actually, Danik messes up restoration kind of badly. Play this. Could have saved myself a life if I played this Plains instead. Oh well. Fang of Shigeki is pretty good actually against Adeline. Aggro, Bant, Ivy, Spell Thief. Oh, okay, yeah. I think that sounds like a pretty good deck. I've seen things like that and it seems pretty powerful. Yeah, they have a wedding announcement too. Wedding announcement concede, okay. I probably would have just grinded them out there. I had a lot of resources and card draw and whatnot. I'm gonna check my Discord. Where is it? Don't see you there yet. Guess I could do a draft probably. I do have this token. Beef with Matcaster? No. We're friends actually. We hang out when we go to the, because we're both sponsored by face-to-face games, so we go to the events there. And we hang out when we go. We get along quite well. I'm going to the one in Ottawa next weekend, so I'll see Matt there. I'm sure we'll get together. Okay, you sent it. I see it. Standard, you wouldn't download a spell. I wonder if, let me see how many rares are in this. Wait. Barely any. I could probably make this deck and play it. Maybe minus some of the lands. Can I copy it? Text. I'm gonna see how many of these cards I have on Arena. Import. Error. Oh, come on. Doesn't like Delver. So okay, we'll try it like this. Okay. Where is it? Should be imported deck somewhere. Right there. So this is, where'd my thing go? This is one shot deck. Yeah, Canadian Magic players stick together. At the thing next weekend, it's in Ottawa, and MTG Mudsta is going to be there as well, I believe. As I'll have to check who else. There might be more. Oh, Ivy is the rare. How many Ivies do I have? 2. A Darker Waste. I have 2 of that. Deserted Beach. I only have 1 of that. Dream Root. 3. Oh, I can just do it this way. I have 0 Yavimaya Coasts. Wow. And I have 1 of that. So I can make all these common. Wait, 2 rares. What are you talking about? Is it March? Yeah. Okay, so I have 44 of the cards in your deck. It's not quite enough to make it fully. Like, I could throw some stuff in there, but I don't feel like it would be an accurate representation. But I can take a look at it anyway. So it's basically like this, but why is there 5 of this, but 4 ofs for some of these cards? Storm Chaser, yeah. So you target Storm Tracer, draw a card, and then target. You get the copy targeting Ivy. Yeah, that seems good. Homestead Courage, yeah, that makes sense. Combat Research, Delver. This seems good to me. It reminds me a little bit of like the mono blue tempo decks a few years ago in Standard. It seems a little bit similar to that, but kind of different because you have Ivy in here. But it seems like a pretty strong deck to me. Everyone keeps quitting before you can play 10 land. Yeah, true. I had that problem as well. Yeah, you climb to platinum with this. It seems like a good deck to me. If I had, unlimited rares, I would build it and play it, but I have 2. Maybe I'll do that draft now. Wait, is it? Okay, Premier. 1 draft token. I'll say now that Phyrexia drafts have not been good to me, or maybe I'm just really bad at it, but I've lost so many drafts in Phyrexia, like more than any other set, I think. Sword, I mean, I'll, yeah, I'll play a sword. As soon as you found the combo, slip put the back in Ivy, tinkering with different variations of the deck, and it always has season. Yeah, it seems pretty good to me. I've I've played against something similar to that, and I remember thinking that seemed pretty strong. So with this, I still am not committed to any colors, so I can play whatever. Blue-black is open. I can go green something. And Canker Bloom is good. Probably just take the Canker Bloom. Isn't green-red supposed to be the best in this format, I think? What does this do? Oh. I actually don't really like this card. Maybe that's why I keep losing. I'm gonna take it. Yes, it does feel toxic. So I could go green-white toxic. Or, because this would be a good pick for that. I could go green, red, or green, anything else. What does this do? Natural restoration. A 1/3 for 2 I found is actually pretty decent. Just having 3 toughness on a 2-drop matters. New sword doesn't live up to its name. Forge and Frontier. I don't know if the name fits. It's definitely a good sword, though. I think it's one of the better ones. None of these cards really excite me. I don't know if you'll get that. Complete Devotion. Oh, it's. I mean, if so, I've got Canker Bloom and some Basilica Shepherd, which are both, good green-white toxic cards. So I'm kind of moving into that archetype. Legality Rule and Cursed Totem. Activated abilities of creatures can't be activated. Planeswalkers are not creatures, so they could still activate their abilities. Yes. Yeah, Planeswalkers aren't creatures, so Cursed Totem, I believe, would do nothing regarding Planeswalkers. I could still switch back into green something else. Vada's Rebirth is really good in the black-red oil counters deck. It's not really what I've got going though. Uh, I might play this. I'm actually a pretty big fan of Titanic Growth as a card. I play it in a lot of limited formats. I don't know if I want to play this. Thrun? Yeah, I'll take that. Thrun is pretty busted. So good. Can't be countered. Trample basically has hexproof from everything except for green, and when it's my turn, it has indestructible. Seachrome Toast. Contagious Vorak is really good too. I'll probably take that. There's the removal here, but I like this thing. Acrosit Basilisk is fine too. Hate draft? Yeah, I hate draft sometimes. It's fun to do that actually. Online it doesn't really matter, but it's fun to do it in person at FNM. I find myself rare drafting more often than not though. I'll usually after I'm done drafting, I'll have like 10 rares and a completely unplayable deck. This card's decent. Would like some removal though. Yeah, Crawling Chorus. I got this in my pre-release as well. Didn't play it. 8 drop. Probably not even gonna pick it now. Tornado. Oh, this card's okay actually. I don't know if I'll play it. It's a 3/1 for 2. I always think of this as the Lettuce Blade Mantis. I'll take this Charge of the Mites though. Oh, this card's good too. I'm taking the charge. Yeah, there's barely any standard events. I feel like because with the oh nice, a green white land. The face-to-face tour thing that I'm going to this weekend or next weekend is standard is the main event, which is kind of rare actually. I haven't looked into the schedule, but I feel like it'll probably lead to a standard pro tour. And if the pro tour is standard format, I feel like that will reinvigorate standard as a whole in paper. Like you've kind of already seen it with Pioneer, because the most recent pro tour was Pioneer, and now what do you know? People want to play Pioneer. So if it's standard, I imagine people will want to play standard. Still, in general, yeah, Commander is the format that people tend to play, but now that the Pro Tour is back, I feel like competitive Magic in terms of Standard and Pioneer and whatnot will. I expect it to kind of make a comeback, so I can take removal or mana fixing. There's this thing too. I'm gonna take the. I'll take the removal. Not super into any of these. I'm just gonna rare draft this because I might want to play it in a standard deck or something. Now the packs are coming fast now. This thing's okay. Probably take the Mirror Convert. It's ramp. This thing's good too. I'm gonna take this one. My best video was the travel video where everywhere I looked reminded me of Magic Card. Oh, that was at the one with all the animals, right? I went to the African Lion Safari. It's a pretty cool place. That was a pretty fun video to make. I can curate my deck a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna play this Maze's Mantle. This thing's good. Oh, not a whole lot for my deck here. I might actually just take this. Wait, how many 2-drops do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Artifacts, 1, 2, 3. I don't think I'm going to play any of these cards, so I'm just going to rare draft to this. I already have 2 of this and 1 of this, so I think I'll just take a Terramorphic Expanse. This card's good. My first 4-drop. Not playing that. Get out of my deck. Get out of my deck. Not much here for me either. Take that. That card's pretty good. Another Basilica Shepherd. The rare did really well for me. Yeah, it is pretty good actually. It's just I'm not in black-white. If I was, I'd play it. Yeah, Crawling Chorus is really good. What else do we have here? I feel like my deck is pretty much complete at this point. I'll just take the uncommon to fill up my vault faster. That's what I always do, is if I'm not going to play any of the cards here, I'll just take whatever is the highest rarity to fill up the vault faster. I could take this. There we go. So I'll have to cut one card, it looks like. Probably that Maze's Spell Bomb. Either that or Paladin of Predation. Skull Bomb, not Spell Bomb. I'm gonna pitch the Paladin of Predation actually, because I have 3 5-drops, which is, wait, 38. Oh, okay, I didn't need to cut anything because I had lands in my deck. In that case, I have to add something. Probably the Lettuce Blade Mantis. It's my only other 4-drop. Seems fine. Play some games. I have some great content and can't wait. You can't wait to see what I make in the future. Sorry to hear about your loss on the proxy. Oh, yeah, that sucked, but it happened a while ago, like probably close to 2 years ago, between 1 and 2 years. So it sucked, but it's in the past. I got a good video out of it though, so that's something, right? Um, I'll probably keep this. I don't have white, but this is a redraw. I can play this. I can play this. I could potentially get there. I'd really like to draw a land, ideally a plains. I could go Contagious Vorak, another land. Okay. Seems good. I would like the plains. Sucks to put this on bottom. Anyway, I'll take the plains. I was also able to. Oh, they probably missed their land drop. I was also able to use some of those fake cards in the videos that I made in some of my comedy shorts, so like I was able to get utility out of them that way at least. I still have a stack of them that I can use if I ever need to destroy seemingly expensive cards for a video. I can just use those. Yeah, it was weird. It wasn't really a proxy collection. I feel like it was more like a straight up scam because there was someone who had a bunch of fake cards in their collection and they made up this whole story to sell it to me. So like if it was just proxies, then I imagine they would have been upfront about it, but they sold it to me as if they were real cards. This is a really slow hand, but I'm going first and I have some pretty powerful stuff, so we'll keep. Over this. Get a forest. Forest. Like, there was some actual decent stuff in that collection too. Like, not enough to cover the cost that I paid, but there, in terms of the real cards, there was value there as well. So yeah, it sucked at the time, but I'm over it. This card's pretty good, Fleshless Gladiator. Yeah, there's my sword. Hmm. I guess I'll just charge of the mites on the rend step and make some mites. It was either that or play sword. Bone picker, nose picker, scourge. So I can play sword, or I think I'm gonna just use this now to get a redraw. Because next turn I'm gonna play one of my 5-drops there, so I'm not gonna equip the sword next turn anyway. Wired Wilderness. Forgot how this channel. He was right. I think about the collection. Oh, that's how you found it? Was because of that scam collection? That's interesting. So now I can play a 5-drop, or I can play sword and equip. What does this do? Okay. I think I'm gonna go play this because I can block that flyer. And then next turn potentially play sword, equip attack, and hopefully that will let me play an extra land, which means I could play Canker Bloom as well, maybe? Oh, this 3/3 is a decent blocker. It doesn't block this so well, but it stops their 2/2/2s, which prevents 4 damage. Tamio is Immobilizer. So since they can tap whatever I equip down, equipping is not so good now, but I can play Thrun. Actually, I could have. 1, 2, okay. I'm gonna attack with all of my mites, potentially complete devotion, then I can also Canker Bloom and do like a block sack to kill that. They might just not block. So which one do I want to kill? Probably that. Transylvania, I'm not just a pair of hands and a disembodied voice. Usually I am. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Fine. I'll play Canker Bloom. Right now, I think Snug is asleep. Otherwise, he would be on stream. Hi, Jager. Yeah, I can't block. Coping scrap thread. Might just be dead here. Because I have 3 blockers, they tap 1, they can still get in for 4. I'll just have to hope they misplay, I guess. Hey Lord, how's it going? I know you. Oh, they can tap 2 of my things, what do you know? And thus, I am dead. You took your laptop to the bathroom so you don't miss a moment. Well, I died. So you can continue pooping. Yeah, the opponent just overwhelmed me. I had lots of good stuff, but I don't know. I guess I could have put out more blockers potentially. Could have valued my life total higher. Green, 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 white, white, colorless green. I don't know. I'm gonna keep. Yeah, they have a 1-drop. Oh, nice. Well, I have 1 too at least. Each creature at 525, 525 died at negative. What the heck? Yeah, it sounds like a wild match. Yes, I will block. What mana flood? Oh, I'll find a way to mana flood. Okay, yeah, when you get doubling stuff, you can get to insane numbers like that. Actually, no, I'll just play this. I have one of those too. Good night, Lord. Complete Devotion could be good. I'm gonna equip this and attack. Yeah. Probably should have attacked with my might too, actually. Is the 88 in your name related to Back to the Future? No, it's not related to Back to the Future. It's related to a year. Also, I didn't think of this when I made it, but apparently it's a very lucky number in Chinese. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get in with both of my things. Actually, I wanted to click decline there, but whatever. I'll just play the indoctrination thing. Run away. I feel like if I were to seriously play Standard in paper, I would probably make the mono white deck. That deck seems quite good. Yes, the year I was born, 1888. I'm pretty good at drawing lands here, just saying. No blocks, interesting. Okay. Alright. It's a pretty good sword hit. Urza was around for 3,000 years before he did anything. Well, I mean, he did stuff all throughout the Brothers' War and, you know, the first I don't know, 70 years of his life or whatever, right? He managed to blow up like a whole continent. He made ornithopters. Those are pretty cool, right? 0 mana, 0/2 flyer. Yours was all about ornithopters. Did I start sharing the seance cards? Yeah, I mailed out almost all of them. Okay. This is a problem. Oh, I got a blocker. Let's just sack this now. A couple of people have actually received the seances already, I think. There would be people that are close to me, though. Most of the people that ordered them are in the United States and then international and then Canada. But I imagine it's mostly the people that are in Canada that would have received them by now. Wow, they've got a big boy. Haste. Well, you know what? I get +2/+2. I am at 7 poison though. I actually have to attack. Because if I just play this and nothing, they win. Because I still get in for 3 poison. I need 2 creatures. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 6, 7, 8. Come on. I'm 1 off. What do you know? I'm dead. Do it, opponent. Do it. Attack me. Okay. They've successfully killed one of their mites. Can you please kill another? Oh man. They should have killed another, but not killed my thing. As you can see, I'm 1 and 2. It's about on track for my average Phyrexia all will be 1 draft. Jajimon. This seems pretty good. I have both colors. I have a 2-drop which I can play that ramps me. I'm on the play. The only thing here is I run the risk of being mana screwed. Because I need to draw some lands. What do you know? I didn't draw a land. Let's attack. I imagine they should block. Yes, I'm gonna complete devotion. And draw a card. Okay, there we go. We got a land. We can do it. Successfully hit my third land drop. Yeah, is that a flesh rug? This might sound weird, but does anyone else feel like they're playing on top of Elish Norn's butthole when they play on this map when there's one card right here? Like, is that not just, you know, right underneath the card? Anyway, I'm gonna play this Mantis. Still need another land, but let's see, 3, 4. See what sound it makes. It's a generic sound. I could attack, which I think I will do. I guess just this, and I'll return a land, because I haven't played a land this turn. Got this cool bear, though. It's basically snug. Oh, what's happening? My thing died. Yeah, I'll block. Still need lands. I'm gonna get in. Complete devotion. Still need lands once again. Play this though. No, not that. This. It's like the opposite of boring. Well, the sound is boring. Apparently I play no lands in this deck. What can I do? I'm gonna get in with this. Okay. Basically just use that as a removal spell. I'll play this spider. What you missed? I was just talking about how this arena here, the way it's set up, makes me feel like I'm playing on top of Elish Norn's butthole, with this fleshy thing all converging in the middle right here. I can't be the only one that feels that way. I've seen this card get passed around, like literally last pick in draft so many times. One day I'll draw a land. Yeah, I've taken 8 damage from my Mirror Convert. Shows how useful it was, though. And Basilisk's out of here. Walk, walk. And destroy that might. I feel like it could be a mistake not destroying this, but my life total. I drew a land. So I can play Thrawn or I can play these two. I think I want to play these two things because I need blockers. I have to pay 2 life. No, sure. And now I can block their might, so there's that. Ah, you need a new phone. This card is so slow, but if they can draw a card every turn, it'll be good for them. How have I not drawn lands? So I have 17 lands in my deck, so there are 13, so 13 of my 22 cards are my lands. So I have 13 lands and 9 non-lands. Okay. Well, I'll go to 2, I guess. Get in. Then I'll be dead to a removal spell. Battery-inspired candy, what flavor would it be? Not sure. Probably lime? I don't know. I feel like this card is really bad. Here's my land. That's nice. I can play a spell without having to pay 2 life. One, two, So I'll get in with Thrun. It's a pretty close game. They can draw a card with this now. Weekly Weeks appreciates that I always keep my content positive and lighthearted. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you appreciate that. That is actually something that I actively try to do with my content, is to keep it lighthearted pretty much always. Planar Disruption. Okay, so the Mites can't block. I could remove one of their blockers. They have one blocker, block Thrun, which has trample. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna go for it. So they have. Okay, they just concede. The fact that they had something, though, made me pause. I might not have gone for the attack. We can potentially get as many wins as we have losses. Hash Up is a very okay card. Once again, we have both colors. If I draw a third land, I can use that to get my fourth. Now I really need to draw a third land. Oh, thank you, deck. You did it. And there's my fourth. Raptor is a 1/4, remove an oil counter. So it can become a 4/1 or anything in between. I'm gonna Planar Disruption. I could complete Devotion, but neither of my things have Toxic, so I'm kind of missing out on a card that way. And if I get my fifth land, I can play this and then complete Devotion on this, because it does have, well, the Mites have Toxic. So far they're mono. Oh, Jace. I played Jason in draft one time and it was fun, just trying to mill the opponents out.
I've already read your thoughts. You won't stop us. Become subdued.
I'm probably just gonna... Actually, I can't even kill the Jace. What the heck? Should I ignore Jace? Probably not.
Surrender is simpler.
So this will get me a Mite that I can complete Devotion on.
Our plans are beyond.
Are they actually mono blue? Okay. So I'll go after Jace with these two. Actually, we'll do this. Favorite draft deck was mono. You got 2 Koths. Seems pretty good and limited. Actually, I will try to complete devotion 2 times on this. Since it has toxic, I can get some redraws. Jace dead.
Retreat is the sensible action.
We did it. Now we're guaranteed at least 50%. We got there. Nice. And got a Rulik Mons. What do you know? This is already better than like 70% of my Phyrexia drafts. Before the set released, I had so much gold and gems. Now it's all gone. Seems pretty good. I would like a 1 or 2 drop, but it has the ingredients of a win. This card's really good, I like it. I drafted one, it's just I'm not super heavy on artifacts. Oh, they have 2 of them, holy crap. I'm a big fan of Lifelink Unlimited. A 1/3 Death Touch is good against a 2/1, but if they have an artifact, they can make this big. How about a 3rd one? This makes me think they have a complete devotion, probably. Yeah, it doesn't have toxic though. So they just wanted the lifelink. Play this thing. I'll block. No, I get to scry. I would prefer a land. Interesting, no attacks. Okay. So I can Canker Bloom. This is an artifact, yeah, this is an artifact. So I can Canker Bloom and leave up an activation or a complete devotion. Oh, I could even attack actually. Give this thing vigilance. Or pseudo vigilance. We get some mites. Oh, that's pretty good. But what I can do... Huh. Let's go block, block, see what they have. Zealot's Conviction, that. +1/+1. So I'll kill this. And the mantis gets to eat that. I'm happy with how that turned out. So I can play Basilica Shepherd or Adaptive Thing plus Complete Devotion. Play this. Yeah, they might be out of gas. Hopefully they're out of gas. Mere Custodian. I'm okay with this. Oh, it powers up their things, but I'm still okay with it. Two top. That is kind of scary. I don't want this. The Razor Bridge. It's alright, I can play this. Give this +2/+2 in Vigilance, or this. Be 5. Yeah, I'll give this Vigilance because I feel like there's not really much chance they're gonna try to double block it. Toxic effect looks cool, yeah. It does. So with my 2 combat tricks, I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot here. I'm not a fan of this card. I just feel like it requires so much investment in order to get going. No blocks. Interesting. I could go for the win here if they make no blocks. I would have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage. Although those have a life link, but if they don't block, they would gain no life. And if they do block, probably this on this. It's kind of tricky. So they block this on this. They come back with 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, then I'm dead. So I'll play this. I'll get in with this one. Just that one. No blocks. So now, if I block this here, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. I think I'll just come in with everything and hope that my combat tricks get there. Leave math up to blockers. Oh, this has vigilance? I didn't know that. So as it stands, this would trade with both of those. I want this to live. Pretty happy with how that turned out. Music sound like a washing machine. I don't know about a washing machine, but sometimes to me it really reminds me of the Zerg music from StarCraft. Well, I will block. I could have won how? Because if their things didn't have lifelink, I could have, but they did. Yeah. So block here and here. I still feel like since the start of the game, they've had a complete devotion. Vanish into eternity, that's what it is. Anyway, let's game. We did it. We have achieved how many? 4 wins. Not bad, actually. This is a bad hand. If one of these was a plains, it would be still not great. Okay. I guess I keep and pitch this. It's a redraw, but at the same time, actually maybe I pitch the Thrun, unfortunately. Because I have 0 green currently, I'm pretty far off from that, but also I already have a 5-drop, which is potentially more playable. Good old triangle face. That's a good draw. I'll play my own spider. Phyrexian spider. It's funny that I built a green-white toxic deck and the toxic has been absolutely irrelevant so far. It's just a green-white mid-range deck. The only thing is it's been relevant for complete devotion for redrawing. Well, I'll try to block. Do they have a Titanic growth? There it is. Do I sack this now? Because I can play this next turn. But if I don't draw a land, I might not be able to play this the next turn. I think I want to just sack this now to try and guarantee hitting my 5th land drop. Unfortunately, I return nothing. Although, they missed their land drop, so something I could do is play this. The next turn return it and replay it to get more mites. Is that good? Hmm. Maybe. Seems a little bit weird. The mite would just die because it's a token. Could play both of these next turn. I got the lettuce mantis. So I'll attack. Is there anything with reach? That has reach. Yeah, I'll attack with this. Return it. Do that. Go for maximum mites. Maybe toxic will be relevant this game. What does that do? So it has hexproof and then it gets trample. I can play both of these. That's cool. I'm completely out of gas here aside from what I have on the battlefield. Probably just don't block. Could have double blocked. Oh, there's my land. So if I attack with everything, they go block, 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 take 4. They take 7, 4 poison. I lose 3 of my creatures. In conclusion, I should not attack. Maybe I should have got in with that, I don't know. So I'll try this. And that. Four, 6, okay. Yes. Okay. Believe the game is over. Wow. Okay. Congratulations. You have one opponent. Big Tiger joined. He's wondering if you want to get... I won 4 games. I'm gonna attack with everything. Ah, had to sacrifice your dude. I died. Oh, I got the 4 wins there, that's cool. Three packs. These are good mythics, but the thing is, I have 51 mythic rare wild cards because I almost never use mythics. It's just, I don't like actively not use them, it's just the decks that I build tend to not have them for whatever reason. So, mythics to me don't really need. What I would like are rare wild cards. Yes, quite impressive. You should tell Big Tiger that it's impressive. Snug would also like you to know that he is impressive as well. Let's play another standard. Standard. Ranked. Best of 1. Yeah, people, like I read Reddit sometimes and people seem to complain a lot about not having enough mythic wildcards. They say that's where like the roadblock is basically in making their decks, but like I don't see it. I need rare wild cards, not mythics. I would love if I could use mythic wild cards for rares instead. If I could just like downgrade them. I have no green. Okay, I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of this. It's gonna be a tough matchup. Lauren just wrecks me so hard, and they main deck it. I will play Catilda, I guess. Stug is impressed by how impressive he is. He should be impressed at being impressed by how impressive he is. Oh, Catilda. Where are my green lands? Yeah, dusting would be nice. There it is.
Finally, I'm home. This is what you get for hurting my people. I guess that's it then.
Elspeth.
If a fight's coming, I'll be on. This is my city, and I'm going to protect it.
It's pretty good. I'll be amazed if I win this.
Be brave.
Which counter do they choose? Yeah, that makes sense. I find it kind of cool that Ambitious Farmhand is seeing a lot of play in Standard. Get out of here, Elspeth.
I can't protect everyone.
Mono white planeswalkers.
I'll make the most of the little time.
I'm gonna
I
ossify
have.
that too.
Have a nice trip.
Get out of here. Am I winning, Dad?
We'll
I don't
finish
think
this
so.
later.
Need my blockers. Hello? I could get in. I just block with that. And I get it. Got these humans. No.
This is our enemy.
I died. I think this is the only standard. Actually, I haven't played my Pioneer deck in a while. I might try one of that, and then I'll probably log off. So I want, or hit Explorer, rather. This one, best of 3, because this deck is far better in best of 3 than it is best of 1. Yeah, Farewell just destroys that deck that I was playing. Exile all permanents. All non-land permanents here bonus control, basically. I even care about my graveyard, too. There's Jetmir. Not bad. Yeah, that's true. Slip out the bag is pretty good against Farewell. This is my Pioneer brew. I made it. It's super weak to mono green, but against, I feel like pretty much anything else in Pioneer, it's pretty good. Or at least like, 50-50. Feels pretty decent against the black-red deck, which is a pretty big deck. Is this Abzan Greasefang? Kill it. Hopefully they just don't hit a land. Two Parhelions, though. So if they have Greasefang, I'm dead. Ah. Okay. I do have stuff, though. Oops. What did I bring in? There was something I brought in that I don't want. Negate. Don't want this. Probably not treasure map. Chandra. This Chandra. Play with fire. Looks like this thing's about to eat Jetmir. Elspeth. Just gonna take a bite out of his face. Oh, this is a pretty good hand against this deck. I have 2 of my sideboard graveyard hate cards as well as my white mana. Good thing I have 2 graveyard hate cards. Interesting that they took Calamity's Wake and not the Hearse. I wonder if they have artifact destruction in that case. Eat that, Thoughtseize. No, I can... Captain... Oh my... Misplayed there. It's okay. Should have played this and Captain Lannery Storm. Yeah. Man, if I had played Lannery, I would have been able to blank that too, because I could have made that a creature.
It's my turn. This'll be easy.
I'll have this fight finished before brunch.
Drop it.
Oh, today's my lucky day.
I'm gonna go after the opponent. Sack it. Does nothing. Interesting they didn't do anything with Liliana. So I can... I want to kill their thing. Fire this up.
See ya.
Do I want to kill Liliana or just go after them for 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 8? I'm gonna go after them. If they were hoping to, if they were hoping to ult her, wouldn't they have plussed her though? I don't know.
Well, that was a disaster.
I think if they attack, they're just dead. Well, they could minus Liliana, actually. No, they're not. Oh, okay, also, yeah, they're not. Close, though. If I draw play with fire, I win.
Sacrifices must be made.
Stable. So now if they don't kill me this turn, I can play... I can draw any number of cards, like Ramnap Ruins, play with fire, Chandra. There's many outs.
You won't be outsmarting me.
That is not one of those cards. We might be able to survive for one more turn, though. Never mind. They're looking. Yeah, maybe they could have crewed it better. I don't know. They might be able to kill me this turn anyway, though. Yes.
Off you go.
I think I'm exactly dead. Yeah, I can make this a creature. I block here, I take 10. Well, we died. Oh well. It's been just over 2 hours now, so I think I'm gonna head off and eat something. But for all of you that came to watch, thanks for watching. This is what I did tonight instead of going to F&M, because I was one of 2 people that showed up for my draft. It's pretty fun though. I'll mention, I suppose I should, for anyone that doesn't know, you can see in the top corner here, there is an affiliate code for Face-to-Face Games. They're a sponsor of the channel. They are the largest Magic store in Canada, and if you use code 8th Place Dave at the checkout, you'll save 5% on your order. That doesn't work for items that are already on sale, though sometimes I get people contact me saying that my code doesn't work anymore. It's because they frequently have sales, so if you only have on sale things in your cart, it says the code's invalid, but it works on everything that's not already on sale. Also, I recommend everyone to come join my Discord server. You can find a link to that in basically any of the video descriptions for any of my videos. We've got close to 600 people now, and it's a pretty active server, so it's a pretty fun place to be. Otherwise, though, well, that's about it, I guess. So we'll talk to you later.